Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is December 11th, 2021. It's 7:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States in Rochester, New York. This is my coping with schizophrenia blog entry for today. Um, Today, my symptoms are pretty intense. My paranoia is running pretty high. My anxiety is running pretty high. My hallucinations aren't that bad. They're pretty much at baseline. Um, my depression is pretty severe. Um, my insomnia is not too bad. I actually got a good night's sleep last night. Um, it's just that my paranoia is bothering me. About an hour ago, I was down in the laundry room of my apartment building, just doing my laundry, and there was really no one in there. I was pretty deserted. And a few people came in to do their laundry, and my paranoia was kicking in. I felt like people were watching me, being suspicious of me, even though I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just there doing my laundry and listening to music on my telephone. Um, I was listening to music from the 1980s because I grew up in the 1970s and 80s. But the point is that nobody said anything to me. Nobody accused me of doing anything. But it felt like I was being watched suspiciously. And when my paranoia gets this bad, it's hard for me to distinguish between reality and fantasy. It's hard for me to determine what's real, what are other people's intentions. Were they really watching me? Was I acting suspicious? Was I being suspicious? Because there were people in the laundry room. I wasn't hallucinating people being there. My hallucinations are not visual. My hallucinations are always auditory, hearing voices. Um, but I wasn't hearing voices in the sense they were accusing me of doing anything. I just had this strong suspicion that the people who were in the laundry room, and there was only three or four, I got the feeling that they were watching me, being suspicious of me, thinking that I was doing something wrong when I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I didn't act in any way that was hostile or agitated. I was able to keep my composure, even though I felt very, very uncomfortable, very agitated. My heart was racing. I was sweating. I'm pretty sure my blood pressure probably went up. And it wasn't just anxiety either. Anxiety was certainly part of it. I was definitely having panic attacks, but also the paranoia was kicking in. It's like every time I step outside of my apartment, I feel people are watching me, spying on me, being thinking that I'm doing something wrong, or the security guard because they think I'm doing something wrong. Even though it's never actually happened, I've been living in this apartment building for a full year now as of December 3rd, now December 11th. Um, I've been living here since December 3rd of last year, so I've been here about a year. Nobody's ever did anything to hurt me. Nobody's ever accused me of doing anything wrong. But tonight I just had the general suspicion that people were staring at me, spying on me, being suspicious of me like I was a criminal, like I was doing something wrong just by being there in the laundry room. I felt like I was being watched. And there were people there in the laundry room. That part was real. But it was like I was trying to read their minds, thinking that they were thinking I was doing something wrong when I wasn't doing anything wrong. So when I came back upstairs, I put my laundry away Um, took his Zyprexa, Klonopin, half a milligram of Klonopin, 5 milligrams of Zyprexa to calm down my paranoia, to calm down my anxiety. Um, Sometimes my schizophrenia can be very physically uncomfortable, with my heart racing, my hands shaking, my mind racing, my thoughts racing. I'm still trying to calm myself down. I did about an hour's meditation just a few minutes ago to try to calm down after I took the Klonopin and the Zyprexa. Meditation is one of the coping mechanisms that me and my therapist talked about using when I felt nervous, paranoid, anxious, when I'm hallucinating. Meditation doesn't get rid of hallucinations, of course. Um, but I just spent the past hour just trying to calm myself down because I still feel really uncomfortable, physically, mentally, emotionally. I mean, I'm not violent, I'm not suicidal. I have control of my behavior. And I wasn't really doing anything suspicious in the laundry room. So it's hard for me to tell what other people are thinking. And I often jump to conclusions about what other people are thinking. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody accused me of anything. But it felt like I was being accused of something without actually hearing anybody say anything to me. There was a woman down in the laundry room who came down. The dryer she was using stopped working, and she didn't have her card they gave us for running the dryers and the washing machines. And her machine had stopped working, leaving all her clothes all wet. So I offered her to use my card, which she did. And then there was a couple of people in the laundry room looking at us, and I was thinking maybe they thought I was trying to do something wrong to this woman when all I was trying to do was help her out with my laundry card so she could pay for a different dryer that was still working and dry the rest of her clothes. It's only $1.75 on the dryers, and I had $30 on my card, so it was no big deal to just be a gentleman and let her use my card, and she thanked me for it. But the other two people in the laundry room peered their heads around the corner like I was doing something wrong to this person, and all I was trying to do was help her. I don't know. I just feel very paranoid, very watched, very spied on, looked upon very suspiciously, being accused of things that I didn't do. That's what it feels like. So that's all for now.